Hello and welcome to this AB Tutor video. Today I'm going to talk about sending sequences of keystrokes to a client computer. This can be used to remotely type on a client computer without needing to start a watch session, perhaps to enter some login credentials or to force a document to be saved. This can of course be done using a watch session with shared control. However, with the key sequences action, you can run it simultaneously on as many computers as you want, and you can save more complex sequences for future use. The first step is to create your key sequence. To do this, click on the Key Sequences item in the Actions panel to open the manager. This window shows a list of any key sequences that are already saved, allowing you to edit them or duplicate them, and an area to configure the currently selected sequence. To program your key sequence, simply type into the large box at the bottom. If you want to use special keys, such as arrows, tab, backspace, control, and so on, then you can use Capture Keys as you type. This will intercept all modifiers and special keys and add the codes for those keys into the sequence. Please note that if you want to edit what you've written, you'll need to unselect Capture Keys as you type, otherwise you'll fill your sequence with backspaces and directions. Once you're comfortable with what the special key entries look like, you can, if you prefer, just type the codes in yourself rather than using Capture Keys as you type. Manually entered codes will work in exactly the same way. If you need to add a delay, perhaps to wait for a piece of software to load, you can do so by adding a wait entry with a time in milliseconds as shown here. By default, any key sequence you enter will be displayed in the menu exactly as entered. However, you can override this with a more helpful title by clicking the menu text box and entering your preferred title. Once you've finished entering your key sequence, click Save to overwrite an existing entry, or if you want to create a new one, then click Save as New. You can also send the key sequence directly to any selected clients with the Send button, wipe the contents with the Clear button, and delete entries from the menu with the Remove button. Finally, if you are an administrator, you can use the Shared button to allow other users to see and use this key sequence. Once you're done, click the OK button to close the dialog and return to AB Tutor. Sending key sequences is very simple. Ensure that the clients or groups you want to send it to are selected, then click on the arrow next to Key Sequences in the Actions panel. You will see a list of all the key sequences you have set up. Click on the one you want to send and it will be pushed out to the clients. This feature is most useful for unusual edge cases, the sort of things you need to do on your systems that aren't common enough for there to be a specific feature for it, or for cases where something specific needs to be typed. I mentioned forcing clients to save their work with a Control S earlier. It could also be used to log in to a piece of software or a website, or to select some options in an application. An administrator could also use it to work through an installer wizard if they are unable to deploy a piece of software with Active Directory. I hope that was interesting and useful. Have you done anything interesting with the key sequences? Let us know in the comments. If you're having problems with this or any other part of AB Tutor, please let us know by emailing support@abtutor.com and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.